Yeah, 100 men versus the gorilla is interesting, but what about 100 Megumis versus Gojo? Would that be enough to get it done? And shout out to Rose who asked me about this matchup and a couple of other 100 versus 1 JJK matchups. So to kick things off, let's talk about this one. And honestly, no, I don't think even 100 Megumis could defeat Gojo. Assuming, it's the Megami we saw in the series and not some hypothetical high potential version of Megami, then no, he's got some Maharagas, sure, but they're not going to be tamed, right? Which means he can't finesse or pre-adapt or do anything crazy with them, which means that they're just going to get destroyed by Unlimited Void or Hollow Purple at the first sign, right? And Unlimited Void is the easy win condition here for really anything any amount of Megumis can do. Like their best bet would be to have some of them stay back while the first ones distract. But again, there's nothing they're going to be able to do against the domain. And even if they come in waves, like Gojo can just continuously pop the domain as much as he needs to versus 100, right? So yeah, I don't think there's any amount of Megumis that can really get this done. Next up, Rose asked me about 100 Mechamarus versus Sukuna, and not like 100 puppets, but 100 ultimate Mechamarus, like this guy with his entire life's cursed energy saved up times 100. And this is tough, but I do think there's a win condition here for the Mechamarus. A lot of them are going to die, like probably more than the Min versus the gorilla. But I think, enough of them can go in to distract Sukuna, maybe force him to open the domain to deal with the masses that are just piling on him. And once they do that, once they've solidified that Sukuna will be in a 200-meter radius because he cast the domain, then some other amount of the Mechamarus, as few as possible, but as many as it would take, are going to encircle that area and just shoot all, 18 years of his life force of cursed energy in beams. And there will be enough of them that it just fully encompasses that area. And I think that could just completely disintegrate Sukuna. So many a Mechamaru will die, but I think they can get it done. And then finally, we got 100 Kashimos versus Sukuna. And this is the one that spells the most trouble for Sukuna, in my opinion, because no, they don't have a domain. And yes, they're going to get eviscerated as soon as they get within range of Sukuna's domain. But with 100 Kashimos, all using Mythical Beast Amber, at least some subset of them are going to be able to successfully get off his pseudo sure hit effect that's based on physics, right? That's based on the lightning charge being attracted to its opposite. So some amount of Kashimos are going to be able to do that to Sukuna with 100 of them running around distracting him. And 5 or 6 of those things just straight to Sukuna's head is going to explode it. There is no healing from that. But y'all let me know your thoughts on these.